Hey, this is Nicholas Love, and today I'm going to go over the AVA-FPV plane. It's set up for long range. So yesterday I installed the chain link there onto my Turnigy 9X. There it is. I got some assistance from Ed at Experimental Airlines and Rocky Flyer RC or something like that, except it was on another channel, and Marcus on the RC Groups forums. So thank you guys for helping me with that. First off, I'm going to go over the electronics, and then I'll go over the measurements, and then I'll take everything out and show you how much room is on the inside. I have a GoPro excuse me, that turns 90 degrees in one direction. That's just what it does. That's what my servo does. The servo that's holding is a Metal Gear Turnigy 9 13-gram servo, not a 9, 13-gram servo Metal Gear. Video transmitter 500 gigahertz with the cloverleaf antenna that I made from some YouTube videos at RC Reviews and David, who is now on flight test. So they helped me out with those. Turnigy D2826/6 motors with 6x4 counter rotating props. I got those from an eBay seller. I'll put the link down below because I love Hobby King, but I hate waiting for things. The batteries that I use are 4 of these Nanotechs 1600 running in parallel. So I use 4 of those, and that gets me a flight time of 20 minutes so far about. But that's with this bad motor. I actually have another motor coming. This one is loose or something, so it takes a lot of amps. The ESC is always extremely hot, but it's working, and I won't fly it again until the new motor comes. I'm just not going to push it. So that is it for the electronics. I have 5 9-gram servos. 4 of them are Turnigy. 1 of them is a Hedgetronic, the one in the back for the elevator. And yeah, that's it. So now time for the plane measurements. I'm going to make a build video as soon as I get my computer up and running. But for the wing, I have a KF3 9-inch wing, about an inch and a half. Control surfaces, I have ailerons, 1-position flaps, rudder, and throttle with a counter rotating. Yeah, so 60-inch wing, 9-inch core, including the control surfaces. This fuselage, I will get to those measurements, but yes, actually I guess I'll pull out the measurements now. Alright, the fuselage is 17.5 inches from back to front. The beginning part right there, it starts off at, well, I guess back there it is 6.5 inches tall from the table to the top of the airfoil. From the beginning, it starts off at 2.5 inches, moves up to 3.5 inches, and then moves up the rest of the way to the top of there, which would be 2.5 inches. And the top from that back of the popsicle stick up to the front to the leading edge is 9 inches. So there are the measurements. Total 17 inches from the bottom, 9 inches at the top, 6.5 in the back, 2.5 up to 3.5, and then the rest. The tail is 26.5 inches. It is a Swiffer handle from the Dollar Tree. So this whole plane was originally designed from out of Dollar Tree foam, but I've changed some material for strength purposes. So that is 26.5 inches from the tail to the back of the fuselage. The tail is 6 inches deep from the beginning. From there to the end is 6 inches. And it is 12 inches wide, or 15 inches. I don't know why I have 12 written down, but it's 15. The rudder is 8 inches tall, and obviously 6 inches from there to the end of the tail. All the control surfaces are about the same, which is about 1.5 inches. Alright, and I think that is it for the measurements. Total, I don't know how long the plane is, whatever 17.5 plus 26.5 is, from leading to back. And this is the AVA-FPV plane. So now I'm going to take out the electronics and show you what is inside. Once again, this will be in one video because I can't edit because my computer's down. Alright, this is what I have inside. 4 of the 1600 3 cells running in parallel with this cord. I have beepers, low voltage on 2 of the 4 batteries, and then I have a single one for the battery for the TX for the 5.8 gigahertz transmitter. I also have the Nova OSD where return to home, except it stopped working. The elevator and the ailerons don't work anymore, so I'm just using it as a on-screen display, and I guess that is going to work out fine. Also just have these little lights that I turn on just in case I lose it and everything gets unplugged. Maybe I'll be able to see it at nighttime. So I'm going to put a few more lights just in case none of the timers go off. But this is the inside. It's pretty much all free. There's my information on the side of one of the doors. Yeah, so you have a lot of room. You can get your whole hand in there. Yeah, let's see. Yep, there's my finger. So I can pretty much use all of this. All of this is free, so it's a lot of space, and you can fill that up with batteries. I think that is it. I will go to the building material now to show you guys what I use to build it. Alright, here we go. At first I started off with the green foam, but that blows up when it gets too cold after it hits the ground. And then I switched to, that was the first version, then I switched to the white foam board, which you can glue together, but over time that gets worn down. So then I switched to the Coreplex, which will be probably about $9 to buy, but you can get this shape out of it. So as soon as I get to my computer, I'll make a PDF, but this is just one piece, one solid piece of Coreplex, just folded over. So I made 2 of these next to each other, connecting it, and now this is all one solid piece. So if it crashes, it's almost not going to break because that stuff is really strong and it's made of one piece. And also what I'm going to do is when I get some carbon fiber, just slide a couple carbon fiber spars throughout there, and then it'll just be almost indestructible. But that is the AVA-FPV plane. I will be changing the wing. I'll just have 2 sets of wings, one for speed, one for efficiency, but these are 2200 motors, so they're not ideal for efficiency. So I still get almost 20 minutes of flight time fully loaded. Total weight with everything is 4.91 pounds or 78.6 ounces or 2,227 grams or 2.227 kilograms. Yeah, so that's how much everything weighs. It's almost 5 pounds, or it's 2,227 kilograms or grams or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's a full review. Build video coming soon. Template for that, which is just this thing, the measurements, and then you could just figure out how to connect those two and just fold it over into like the shape of this, and then it'll just be one solid piece. So this is really just one solid piece all around. Even this tongue is just, I cut it out, so everything's one piece. But that's it. Good luck with the build. If you need any help or anything, just shoot me an email or message and I'll let you know. The AVA-FPV plane, meant for long range FPV. Peace and thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing more testing, and hopefully the official and final version will be the V3, because this is still in me developing it. But yeah, peace. Thanks for watching and good luck. And thanks again to the internet and everyone else. Peace.